know I had some. Yes, there you go. Hello everyone. I'm Delphine.
And I'm Carmela.
We're the Calamari sisters, exactly. And we're here once again at the Empire Theater, the New York State Fairgrounds in Syracuse, New York, and it's not snowing. It's not. It's wonderful. It's actually very humid.
I find it fascinating. I didn't know that the tundra, could actually get
Melts.
to that sort of,
Global warming.
I didn't even think about that. Now that actually makes sense.
Now, you hear a lot about global warming. You also, this week, every now and then we like to find news stories that tickles us. That tickles us. Well, there's 2 news stories this week we'd like to talk about. One is a little sillier than the other.
Yeah.
The first one is in New York on the subway. What was the N train?
On the yellow line.
The N train.
On the N train.
The 8th Avenue stop.
It goes out to, Queens and stuff.
They found a dead shark on the subway.
A shark.
A shark. Now, the quote from the conductor who found it, he says he went in there and he said the car smelled a little fishy. It was empty and it smelled fishy.
Yes.
I don't know what he thought was going on in the car, but he found a dead shark.
Well, you never know what you're going to find in New York. I guess that's...
I don't know who left a dead shark there, though.
And was it dead or was it alive?
It was dead.
Was it like old dead or
No,
new
it was
dead?
Old dead or new dead. I don't... They didn't give me a time on it.
Was it wet? Why not?
I don't know. I'm assuming it was wet.
Is that what they say? Time of death?
Time of death, yes.
T-O-D.
I don't know if that's the term. Anyway, I'm just amazed. I don't know where somebody would...
A shark.
How do you get a shark in the subway? They must have bought it in Chinatown.
Probably. They're always doing stuff like that.
They'll sell you anything in Chinatown.
Shark, fin soup.
They will sell you anything.
I don't know about that.
It's true.
I don't know about eating a shark. I mean, the saying sometimes
it's a fish.
You eat the shark and sometimes the shark eats you.
I hope not, because that's scary. Anyways, that was right on the
Is it a great white?
No, it wasn't a great. No, how could a great white?
I don't know.
No, it was not a great white. I don't know what kind of shark.
Oh, you know what it probably was?
A little thing.
I was watching the Shark Week.
That came right on the tail, no pun intended, of Shark Week. Go on.
What if it was a whole marketing ploy?
What if
probably.
It was? Well, a little late though, because Shark Week was done.
Oh.
It was done.
I thought it was at this.
No, maybe it was someone's little joke at the tail end.
Yeah. I was going to say, have you heard? I was watching Shark Week. Supposedly, they have been catching all kinds of sharks, like bull sharks and tiger sharks and stuff like this, going all the way up into freshwater rivers.
Oh, it's true. I heard that too.
They find them all crazy places.
Well, anyways, that was that story. Now, I heard another story that is so interesting. On American Airlines, allegedly, I have to say allegedly legally, allegedly, a woman was harassed for breastfeeding her infant. I guess the stewardess told her, gave her dirty looks, first of all, and then I guess allegedly told her to cover, exactly, like that. Cover your baby with a blanket if you're going to do that. And then they refused, the wife and the husband refused, and then they wouldn't give them drinks or anything, or even look at them the rest of the flight. The stewardess ignored them the rest of the flight. And so there was a complaint letter and all sorts of things.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised if there was a lawsuit.
Well, I don't know.
Listen, I was working a job in Manhattan, and we had to have this whole group meeting about what to tell people when they ask us if they want to breastfeed, because a lot of women will breastfeed, anywhere. And I think it's great. I think it's fine.
Well, of course you do, because... Well, you are what you are. I mean, God help us if we had been on American Airlines with your whole boob episode in the plane.
Can I finish what I was going to say?
Well, no, I want to tell the story about your boob on the plane.
God, here we go.
We were coming back from Orlando. We were going to Disney. We had gone to Disney World, which was also disappointing. They told us we were too big for It's a Small World, so we couldn't go on. We spent a lot of time at the Hall of Presidents.
Well, I gotta say, I was getting worried about it when the moment you got in and the whole boat went like this.
Well, it's true. It did.
I don't think I'm getting in.
Build a better ride. Well, what she did do, though, she was still steaming about that. She's a little pissed off.
Okay.
She insisted on wearing her two-piece on the plane.
Yeah.
Well, this is, you've heard
I didn't get to wear it. All
Well,
in
I'm
Disney,
saying-
they wouldn't allow it.
that song about the bikini. This was not itty bitty, or was it teeny weeny? But it was too teeny weeny
It
for
was
this
very
one.
cute.
Your boob popped out
And
right
then-
in the middle of the flight. Your boob popped out. Talk about
Look,
scared children. Talk about
listen. The female form has been lauded by artists all over the world.
Yes.
They have been sculpting, they've been painting. It's a beautiful thing.
Well-
I am a beautiful woman. I got beautiful breasts.
The guy across from us thought we were crashing. He thought the flotation devices were coming out. That's what happened.
He did
started
not.
screaming.
He did
He
not.
goes, "Oh my God, we're crashing!"
He was screaming
And
because he was so
grabbed it.
tantalized
Oh, anyway,
by
it was
the sight of my voluptuous.
was not a good day for us.
Was it?
Anyway, so this woman though, I have to say, I'm just saying that if she's breastfeeding, at least the baby's shutting up. I mean,
Amen to that, honey.
really, on a plane.
Have
keep
you
the
ever
baby
been on
quiet.
it? You know what? Give her a couple of boobs.
Give them both of them.
Yeah.
Actually,
Stop
I would have
both of them.
paid that woman
Yeah.
to go around to the other babies and keep them quiet
Yeah.
too.
Are
That's
you
all
kidding
I'm
me?
saying.
If I was that air steward, I would have been like, "Can I help? What can I do?"
Nothing
But what?
worse.
You want them more comfortable?
Nothing
you know?
worse than a flight with a screaming baby.
Oh,
Oh my God,
God, it's
nothing worse.
horrible.
And on top of that, what a suggestion, put a blanket over your baby.
I know.
I'm just going to throw a blanket
Here.
over my baby.
No, please.
Throw a blanket
Let's smother
over
your baby.
my baby.
For doing what God intended for us
I
to
am
do.
not throwing a blanket over my baby.
Why
That's
do you
all
think
I'm
we got it?
saying.
Ladies, can I get an amen?
Anyway, that I was
That's all I-
deeply disturbed by that. Because anyway,
I'm not going to fly him anymore.
no, I know,
I'm not
right?
going to fly him.
Well, I mean, it's not like we're
Change your
breastfeeding. I
way.
mean, pick your battles, but
Well, I mean,
Still.
there was that time with Tony.
Still. Inappropriate. Inappropriate.
No, honey, it's
Inappropriate.
topical.
No.
It's appropriate because it's topical.
Anyway, those are just some of our thoughts this week.
Just somebody.
We'll see you next week.
See you
We're
next
closing here in Syracuse. All right, next up is our brand new show, Butter in the Oven, Contractions with the Calamari Sisters. Speaking of babies.
Yeah,
It's going to be
so
such a good
good.
show. We're going to be doing a workshop production, world
Yeah.
premiere, never before seen.
Yeah.
We're doing a few weeks in North Tonawanda at the
Yeah.
Riviera Theater. We're doing a few weeks in
In
Auburn,
Auburn,
New York at the
New
Auburn
York,
Public
right
Theater.
in this
And we're
area.
doing a few weeks in Rochester, New York
Oh, it's gonna be
at
good.
the East End Theater with Rapper.
Oh.
All right, we're very excited. It's going to be a fabulous
Hey,
show.
you gotta come and see it, okay, guys?
Check it out.
Totally
You're in the
new
area. All right, we love you guys.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
guys.
Bye.
Hey.
Bye. Me?
Right.
I don't know. Will it just go off?
Don't throw it, honey. Don't
What? If
throw
I throw it
things.
enough, maybe it'll just go off.
Can you unplug it?
No? I don't know. I don't know what to say. Maybe if I throw the chips at it enough, it'll just
Yeah.
go. I don't
There's
know.
a lozenge in here.
Is there?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Like,
Oh, that was mine. Oh, that's where that went. A little Ricola.